Sure. So good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for joining our meeting today. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday and we got our upcoming Christmas holidays coming. So hope everyone has enjoyment time this season with their families. So at this moment, welcome everybody and I'll turn it over to Dave.
Great. Welcome, everybody. We will go through our typical process of anybody here for public comment. There's nobody online. There's nobody in this room. No public comment. We'll go over the December agenda and then we'll go over consent agenda. Uh, we'll have our vice chair election. Monica was the only person that was nominated. She's awesome. So unless anybody else nominates themselves, I think she'll win. I'll put my money on it. We will go over the consent agenda. I'll give you an update on our executive coaching service. I'll tell you about a new program we're going to be launching, Alexandria, Arlington, talent investment grants, and then we'll present a mission moment, which hopefully everybody had a chance to read. We'll have a labor market update, and then have Chris Martini talk about his CTE program from Arlington Public Schools. I'm going to speak quickly. If anybody needs me to pause, let me know and just, tell me my battery is dying. So I want to go a little quick here. We'll have I'll just go through it this way. We'll have our meeting minutes, approve of our meeting minutes from last workforce council meeting. We'll have our executive committee meeting minutes. We'll have our operating minutes. And then we're going to have changes to policies. We have one change to our local policy, which I'll explain. Actually, two policy changes. One is for our supportive services. Recently, we had somebody that was going through a security services program wanting us to buy a gun for them. That is illegal for WIOA, and it's illegal for us to buy ammunition. We can give money to a training provider to provide those things during the course of a training program. We resolved that, but I just want to prepare for the future. So what I did is I took the policy that was at a federal law and put it into our local law, local policy, basically saying I want to add under workforce training tools or supplies, the purchase of tobacco, marijuana products, alcohol beverages, and any item that is intended to inflict bodily harm or suppress others is prohibited, which is from the federal law. Any issues? Okay.
No.
Dave, just to make sure, when
Not at all. Not at all.
the training provider can receive the money, but we can't provide the money directly to purchase those.
To an individual, yeah. And so if somebody is going and taking a security training, part of that is being on a gun range, right?
Got it.
Do all those things. You would give it to the provider because the provider is doing it within the course of a closed, safe environment where they're providing instruction on these things. Versus, hey, Joe, here's some money to buy bullets and a gun so you can go train on your own. Our incumbent worker policy, I'm requesting a change. Typically, the incumbent worker training, basically, for those that don't remember what that is we can reimburse the cost of training staff, incumbent worker staff, up to 90% based on the size of an employer. So if an employer has individuals that might be not competitive for their jobs or need to get additional training so they can become more competitive for their jobs, they go and they provide they go search up the training, pay for the training 100%, and anyone that passes, we can spend up to 90%, or we can reimburse up to 90% of the cost. We've done a few of these in the past. And usually how it works is I bring those contracts to the workforce, to you all, to the workforce board, to approve. And so some of you may remember some of those contracts. They've usually been CompTIA type contracts. We won $60,000 from the state to do incumbent worker training over a 6-month period. And so we are going to, once probably January 1st, go to promote this to, and I'll promote to you all as well, to companies in Alexandria or Arlington, that if you're under 250 employees, we can help reimburse the cost of your training. $60,000 could equate to 25 to 30 contracts. I can't wait for our March meeting, our June meeting to approve those things. And so what I'm asking is that you all extend authority to me to approve incumbent worker contracts. Each contract considered on a first come, first served basis from the day of submission. I'll make the determination based on availability of funds and guidelines. If funding is not available, the employer will be placed on a wait list to when funding is available to our local area. And I will let each and every one of you know during our regular meetings who has received a contract. I need this just for right now until we get rid of that $60,000. We can go back to the way we did before after that grant's over or continue this. But for right now, it would be more customer friendly and more operational friendly, frankly, if we were able to, every time I get once we start selling this thing, once we get a contract, I can approve it and not have to wait for the council's approval. This is something I like to pause for a second and wait for people and ask you all or answer any of your questions.
No questions. Do we need to vote?
No questions at all.
No questions at all?
Great, okay. And then just an FYI, the Virginia Career Works brand is going to go away. The state is using the Virginia Works brand. I'm sick and tired of having to change our name every 4 years. And so we've always been the Alexandria Workforce Council, and we had a logo way back in the day, which I think was terrible. So we'll need to just have another logo, change our logo on our website and just use this and just have every time they change the state brand, we'll just put that logo somewhere on the site saying we're part of that brand. And so I have 3 logos here that are basically what I have a link to a survey link. We'll be asking everybody to go and just provide thoughts. And what I'll do is take the guidance from those survey findings and just develop a final logo for us to use. There's really no rush on this in the sense that even if the thing goes away, we still have our Virginia Career Works logo. And more often than not, when I'm out there, I'm promoting the 2 American Job Centers, which have logos and names that are not going to change, but we'll need something to change. We'll need to be able to rebrand our website. Make sense?
Makes
And
sense.
then fine. Go ahead.
It's a quick on the logo stuff. Like, does that also impact like our documents or anything like that? Like,
No,
moving forward?
because
Okay.
We're not a standalone body, so we're part of
Got it.
county government. So unless Arlington changes its name and logo,
Okay.
everything stays the same. And then finally, we have 2 additions to our training provider policy. We have they're both from George Mason University. They just want to add a Adobe Certified Professional in Video Design program and a Adobe Certified Professional certification program. Vouchers are included. Both are under $4,500. They're both in demand. They both have good curriculums and include elements of professional skills. And I see no reason why they couldn't be included into the ECPL. They meet all the requirements. And so with that is our consent agenda. And I would like to motion or entertain a motion to vote for the approve of the consent agenda. Someone do that. Could someone just say motion to approve the consent agenda?
Oh,
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion
Consent
to
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Awesome. That's the consent agenda, and that's the meeting. We'll have Marissa Hayes from Northern Virginia College give us a quick update on what's going on in the labor market based on data that we have, we get to. And then we will have Chris Martini talk about Arlington Public Schools Career Education Program. Should be a quick hourly meeting, but informative. Any questions? Then that's all we had for today's meeting. Guess everybody can go and play in the snow.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
everyone.
Take care.
Everybody.
Enjoy. Be safe out there.
Yeah,
Have a great one.
Thanks,
Bye.
Dave. Great story.
thank you.